might not be Halloween while you're watching this, whatever. Alright, I know you guys likely don't just like to hear me blabber on about nothing, which I do. Yeah, it's like the first cold day. It's crazy. Yesterday was like 85 and sunny. Today, right now, it's 49 and it's rainy and it's Halloween. Alright, let's jump into it. Why do people watch my videos? Good looks? No. It's because they see Lamictal or like me, and they want to know, like, hey, what's this guy's deal? Like, how did the Lamictal affect him? How long has he been on it? All that stuff. Because you're probably in the jungle, you're in the trench, you're in the whatever stage of depression that you're in, anxiety, bipolar, whatever it is. First of all, I'm not telling you what medication to take. I used to be a medication sort of shamer. I thought that, and I still battle that a lot. And I still see it. And see, I want to create a video and I want to create content that's a little different. And I'm actually creating a mobile application that is going to be way different. It's going to change the world. But when I went on yesterday, because I'm kind of back in that route again, I'm looking for something else to augment my current medication regimen. Because, I've gotten so far with meds, and meds saved my life, and I can admit that now. So I started looking up, about clonidine, and I was doing a lot of research on it. I do a lot of research on the pharmacological properties of medications before I take them, and that's how I arrived at Lamictal, because I had a lot of bad experiences. It wasn't just because, I wanted to be better than doctors, and I thought I was better, which a lot of people think. They're like, oh, well, you just don't trust the medical community. No, that's not true. I kept getting sicker and sicker, worse and worse. So I'm the type of person that I took initiative and figured it out on my own, and figured out. So I did really well in benzos were the only thing I ever took, and of course there's a lot of scare out there, and please do not leave any comments on my page. I don't want to have to go through and delete them, about benzos being the boogeyman and destroying everyone's brains and all that bullshit. Excuse my language, but no, stop. Nobody wants to hear that and go down that rabbit hole of, because I still go down it. I still get trapped in that. I saw a video the other day. The guy was like, clonidine's it, man. Like, it calms you down, it's really great stuff, and it's this miracle for all these things. It's not like that Xanax, and it's not like that addictive, Klonopin and stuff like that. Whatever, I get it. It gets a bad rap. There are people out there, I'm not going to name names, but not that anybody knows people I know, but maybe if one day I get big or whatever, come on, you can go. How many times I told you to go? Okay. Name drops. But they abuse it. They abuse the medication. They literally go in people's medicine cabinets. They literally work and clean houses, people in my own family, just to get Adderall. I'm not that. I'm not that at all. I just want to feel okay. I just want to feel clear-headed, normal, nothing high, nothing manic, nothing weird. So many people out there trying to get high and trying to get buzzed, and I got drunk a lot in college, but drinking made me feel normal. That's why I did it. And that's not judgment on people. People are clearly self-medicating because they hate their lives, so they want to get detached from it. I want to get attached to it because my natural state, if you watch my videos, is sort of detachment. So anyways, Lamictal was the first medication that brought me into reality. Colors came back for the first time in 5-6 years. I lost a child. I lost a wife 14 years over not medicating on time. So because I thought, that running and eating healthy and all these things were gonna get me to where I needed to be. They didn't. So I fought the system for a long time, blah, blah, blah. So, yeah, I've been on Lamictal for, I don't even know, it's crazy now, like 8-9 years. I came off one time, I had zero side effects. When I got on it, I had zero side effects. And it's a mood stabilizing, antidepressive. It's good for ADHD. It lowers glutamate in the brain. So it's doing everything that current research is starting to show. Really helps with depression, helps with anxiety, helps with ADHD. There's more than one way to skin a cat. Methylphenidate and the stimulants that raise norepinephrine, it's kind of weird. Guanfacine and clonidine, similar effects. So anyways, I've found Lamictal initially. It saved my life. It saved my marriage. It brought me back into reality. Like I said, I spent so many years struggling, and I was numb. I was numb without medication. And I talked to my gram, God rest her soul, because I refused to take meds. After a bad experience, I was like, nope. Like I said, I'm going natural. I fell on the whole benzo bite. I was like, as long as I stay clean and clear and drink juice and coffee enemas and all that shit, I'm going to be okay. No, I just kept getting worse. Anxiety, untreated anxiety, as I've said in past videos, untreated anxiety can be worse than anything else. Like, it's worse than the damage of a benzo. Like, it is. And then untreated depression is worse. Yet, it can... Suicide is a major symptom of depression. You can't come back from that. So, a lot of people asked me when I got back on Klonopin, or got on Klonopin, doctors. So I went to them and I was like, look, I'm tired. And this is in the beginning, and they said, well, you're taking a benzo, you're taking a sedative every day, all day. It was a low dose, and I still take it. And God bless it. I'm like, screw everybody. I don't care. Like, take your nonsensical bullshit. Some people need it, they survive off it, they don't abuse it, okay? I understand the negatives of it. But you know what? If you do something in it, it helps you, it saves you, it makes you a better person, it makes you a better father, it makes you function at work, and you're not high or drunk, then do that thing. If it's God, do that thing. If it's Klonopin, do it. Anyways, yeah, where was I? So, yeah, I was on Klonopin, and they said it made me tired, but the reality was, when I went medication free, after I had a breakdown, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to try to go med-free again. I was so tired. And this is 6 months, okay? This isn't like, people say, oh, well, there's this withdrawal period. No, this is 6 months without meds. Any meds. And my fatigue was so insane. Like, I couldn't even, get out of bed. And I started taking Klonopin. First Xanax. I finally broke when my detachment from reality was going to make me kill myself. So I finally broke and sent to my psychiatrist. I was like, hey, call me in some Xanax. She did, and within an hour I was back to normal and saved my life. And so then I switched to Klonopin, and then wasn't as effective, but definitely helped. And then jump back on Lamictal. The combination gets me where I need to be. Anyways, yeah, no, everybody has a different story, but I told the doctors, Klonopin gave me energy. And not because it's an energetic drug, but if you are dealing with extreme anxiety, the cortisol, the stress hormones that are destroying you, slowing that down with a low-dose benzo or something that's even sating for most normal people can give you energy. Weird. No, anxiety and panic attacks are the most disruptive thing to your energy levels. So anyway, there's that. So anyway, I'm on the road. I'm in the jungle. That's the thing about meds that anyone could admit to, and nobody wants to be on them. I don't care anymore. I just want to live a life. You're not alive forever. So I'm always My wife left me. She cheated and left because I never really reached that point. I was functional and I could get out of the house and stuff like that, but I just never reached where I needed to be. Doctors begged me to take methylphenidate. I mean, they were begging me for years because I was finally diagnosed with ADHD. I was so scared to take methylphenidate because it's a stimulant. I was like, okay, why am I going to raise? It seems like it's going to cause anxiety. I was too, I'm not trying to sound arrogant, but like too smart for my own good. I had done too much studying. I'm like, raising catecholamines, that seems like that would make me bad. And someone that suffered with panic attacks for so many years, who the hell wants to take something that could cause a panic attack? Well, anyway, it's supposed to make you all, calm and stuff like that if you really need it. Anyway, so I got on a low dose and I finally started taking it. And I'm at a point right now where I sort of like had a severe regression the other day. I switched to generic Lamictal from brand name, and I don't really know if it's the weather or whatnot, but I am searching because I'm at a junction where I just don't. I made it to here, and it's like, okay, well, I'm going to be in a 6 because I was like a -1. Fine, I'm a 5, between a 4 and a 6. Like some days I'm just on the brink of normal, but I know what normal is. People ask like, what do you mean normal? Like, how do you know what normal is? I know what normal is because I feel it every now and then, and I can remember it as a kid. It's that waking up in the morning and hearing the birds chirp and going out and just kind of like seeing the world and feeling this sense of normalcy. I don't know. It's not clouded in this sort of hazy, foggy kind of anxious layer. It's just like, it's like there was 10 layers in front of me, so I couldn't even see anything. And now like 8 of those layers are gone. So for me, like anxiety and detachment, derealization, all that. At one point I was 10 layers deep where I couldn't even, like my ex-wife had to hold my hand to literally take me places. So 8 layers of that have disappeared, and now I'm just like still stuck with those 2 layers, and I'm looking for an alternative, and I don't know what that is yet. So that could be raising my medication that I'm on or trying something new. I'm always looking at new meds that are in trials. But if you just joined, you can watch the video if you want later to get some context to some of the things I've already said. But the point is, meds aren't the devil, and if you find something and you need something, then do it. And I'm getting ready to try. I see my psychiatrist tomorrow. I'm getting ready to try clonidine, or at least get a prescription for it, because I read that it has an effect on norepinephrine, as in lowering it, which I think would be beneficial. And then it also lowers glutamate, raises GABA. For me, that checks off everything. And if that were true, right, in theory, I could come off of the other meds that I'm taking. And it has some mixed reviews, but, 3/4 to the good. So, nervous to try something new. I'm on that island. If I'm doing okay and I'm having a decent living, in my life compared to where I was, then why change it? It's because I'm really far from where I want to be. I've gotten okay with being in constant anxiety, and everybody describes anxiety differently, but I just have a constant sort of fog, and it's a lot mental, right? Like I'm constantly checking in, like, how do I feel now? How do I feel now? How do I feel now? Sometimes I'm grounded and that goes away, but I survive off stress, and I've been conditioned to wonder like how I'm feeling. If medication makes me feel okay, then I'm gonna be excited, like, of constantly wondering what I'm doing to make me feel like shit. So, I'm feeling good. I won't need to question what it is that's making me feel like shit. And every now and then when I do feel like good, I wake up and I'm in a good mood, or I'm like, I'm nice, I'm not snappy or something. I'm not a dick. Like, I'm pretty mixed, but just saying, I'm like, man, what is this? I woke up some mornings and I've got like 2 hours sleep and I felt like kind of goofy, happy, lovey, and it was like a great day. And my fiance's like, what the hell? Like, I can't tell you. I have no idea. But of course I go racing in my head like, hey, what clonidine does is helps with sleep. So, I'll take NyQuil every damn night. So maybe I could check off all the things. Anyway, it's Halloween. Kids want to go trick-or-treating. It's raining. I don't know what's going to happen. I just want to go to sleep. I've had a long day. I'm very tired. As soon as I walk in the door, it's going to be, oh my God, Travis. It's just like, it's a cold day. And you walk in and it's hot. And I'm very temperature sensitive. And my body's just not going to cope well with this freaking change. Anyway, I've rambled enough. There's some information in there that might be relevant. You might hate me, you might love me, you might like me, you might not give a crap. So, go subscribe. Like, I'm back on the journey with you guys. I'm developing a mental health app that's going to change the world again. And you guys, I don't know if you're new or you're old, but anybody that joins my channel and that cares about what I have to say, ask me to like shoot a video about that thing. I'll try to be direct. Like, hey, specifically, Travis, shut up about everything else and tell me exactly about this. And I'll do my best. Okay. Signing off, and thank you for watching.